This is Eileen Fee from Transform Your Body Fitness. I'm a physical therapist and a fitness coach, and what I want to talk to you about today, everybody is confused about when to use a hot pack and when to use a cold pack. So I thought I would just briefly tell you how I help people figure out when to use what. All right, so talking about a cold pack, all right, and we're talking about a hot pack. Hot packs are best when they're moist heat. So these are the types of things that when you wet them and put them in a microwave, all right? So that just that we're all on the same page. Now, one of the first things that I ask people, can you rate your pain on a scale of 0 to 10? Most people struggle with trying to figure that out, and that they feel that's a pain in the neck when a healthcare professional asks them, how can you rate your pain? So the reason why, it's not that we are just trying to create more pain for you. What we're trying to do is figure out how to use either heat or ice. Now, say if you said, my pain is about a 4, I would say use a hot pack. If you said, my pain is about a 2, I would say use a hot pack. If you said, my pain is a 7, I would say use a hot pack. So now you're saying, well, almost every number that I've given you, you're telling me to use a hot pack. What I'm going to tell you from what I've learned through my experience as a physical therapist, what works best with the patient, and through research, basically using a hot pack is really what you need to use. Unless you tell me your pain is a 9 or a 10, which again is why we ask you, what level is your pain? 9 or a 10 means something is really, really wrong. And that's telling me either you're bleeding profusely or you have a broken bone, something that your body is in extreme stress. So what I'm going to tell you is that unless you're in those situations, and then you can use ice, almost 8 out of 10 times, you're going to be using heat. Reason being, and I know some people are going to say, what? What if I have swelling? I've been told in the past, if I have swelling, then I should use an ice pack to reduce the swelling. Yes, but the bottom line of when something is swollen is that there's an inflammation response happening. White blood cells are rushing to the area, and what's happening is that the body's trying to repair itself. That is a very good thing. You want the body to repair itself, but you don't want it to just stay in that area. So say if it's your ankle, you twisted it and now it's swollen. What you want to do is put heat on it. And again, that's going to freak people out, but these are tips that I'm trying to give you so that you can utilize these tips when you're at home. When these things happen, these accidents happen, you're not always at the physical therapist's office. You're not always at your doctor's office. You need to do something right then and there. And I'm telling you, use a hot pack. Reason being is that it will increase the blood flow. You want to increase the blood flow because when your body has then brought all those white blood cells together and everything it's doing to try to repair itself, you don't want it to just sit there. What you want to do is then push all of that out. You want to increase the blood flow so that it's going to that area and now pushing out all those toxins because that's what happens. After the white blood cells attack the problem, fluid builds up. And you want to use the fresh blood that you're bringing in by putting a hot pack on and flushing it out. So these are the things that are going to help you treat your pain and your injury more effectively. So this is just a very simple explanation. There's more explanation I want to give you. Basically, I want you to understand that I'm trying to create a series that I'm calling Bridging the Gap Between Physical Therapy and Home Fitness. And it's things like this that I'm going to be going over so that you can treat yourself better at home. So whether you've been through physical therapy and now you have to treat yourself at home, or you're just trying to figure out what to do at home. So these are the kind of things that I feel that are more effective tips to give you so that you can really reduce your pain and reduce your swelling to get back to being as healthy and as active as you can. Because my philosophy is it's about staying as healthy as you can for as long as you can. So in summary, what I'm going to say is that if you rate your pain anywhere between a 1 and an 8, use a hot pack. Unless you're rating your pain at a 9 or a 10 and you need to get to a hospital, they are the only times I'm suggesting to use a cold pack. So again, I'm going to suggest follow me. I'm going to put a link after I finish posting this live video, and I would like you to follow me. There's a lot of other tips and tricks that I'm going to provide you in the series that I'm creating, bridging the gap between physical therapy and home fitness. Have a great day, everybody. It's about staying as healthy as you can for as long as you can. Boop, boop.